And welcome back to the League of Legends NACE season.
Hello, 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 hello.
How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing just fine. I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
I bet it's fantastic that you get to see us here again. And if for some reason you're new to the stream, hi, I'm Gail.
I'm Rhett.
And we're going to be your casters for today. Isn't that so exciting? I don't know. I think it's really cool. It's really exciting. It's been a minute since we casted together.
It's nice to be back in the booth.
Yeah.
A lot of general difficulty getting back in here, but that's fine now. Nothing in the way, to my knowledge.
Well, there shouldn't be anything in the way if you're here. It's not like there's going to be like some British royal guard that's going to come in and drag you out, right?
Oh, I hope not.
This is not foreshadowing. No, it's not. It's not foreshadowing. As far as I'm aware. All right, well, I'm excited to see a League of Legends game.
Yeah, no, same. I'm hoping to see some funny picks. I just want funny. I've watched Worlds, watched a few of our games. We're doing all right, but I think we need more more funnies, more yordles, more funny gimmicks. Yordles? Just give me yordles. Can we have a yordle v yordle? I want a Bandle City match is what I want.
We can get Kled up in the top lane, put Rumble in the jungle. I'd say we could put Tristana mid lane. Ziggs bot.
Ziggs bot. Oh yeah.
And then either Lulu or technically we can use Yuumi.
Oh yeah, we can use Yuumi.
Because Yuumi's from Bandle City. Anyways, today we're going to be playing James Madison University, the JMU Dukes, and
Dukes.
We have no idea what kind of champions they could be playing at all.
I love the roulette. The possibilities are endless. They could throw darts at a wall covered in champions. That's my kind of way of playing.
Yeah, we're not sure who's playing where, and if who is playing where, we don't know which kind of champion they're going to be playing. So this is going to be all up in the air for our guys here. Looks like they're trying to plot something out right now, which we love to see it.
Is there a way to plan into that, really?
I'm not sure, but you know what we can plan on? Following us on social media.
Socials!
We have TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I'm pretty sure we're on Twitter. We are on Twitter. We're on Twitter. And YouTube and Twitch, of course. Drop a follow, maybe look at some posts, drop a couple likes. I think that would be pretty cool.
Like, subscribe, leave funny comments, comment.
Oh, absolutely. We love funny comments.
Grompulus's name.
As long as the funny comments are nice. We like nice funny comments. Don't be mean. You could be you could say something really silly in the chat, like $19 Fortnite card, that's fine. But yeah. So follow us on socials. I think that'll be really funny and awesome.
Yeah, post funny Fortnite card, post that there is no war in Demacia, funny Fortnite card.
Post that you remember the Placidium.
The what?
The Placidium. I've been playing a lot of mid lane recently. And earlier I was playing Irelia. And when Irelia ults, she yells, "Remember the Placidium!" I was making a joke about it earlier in the game, and I was like, I didn't remember the Placidium hard enough. And someone in my game also didn't know it. I'm like, I've been screaming it every time I throw my ult out. I hear it every time I'm against an Irelia, and that Irelia throws her ult out. You have to remember the Placidium.
Is that just the powerhouse of Demacia?
Ionia.
Ionia.
It's a sacred place in Ionia. And I think Noxus probably invaded it. Noxus was all over Ionia. So I think that's the reason behind it. I'd have to actually touch up on my lore a bit more. But you can talk about how much you remember the Placidium.
Really, all my lore knowledge is all dumped straight into Bilgewater and its murky depths. It's murky, murky depths.
Bilgewater's the one place I don't know a lot of lore from. Mine mostly circulates around Ionia in a smidge of Demacia. And Ixtal. I can do Ixtal lore. And a little bit of Shurima.
God, what do I know about Bilgewater? I know enough about Bilgewater, at least who's in it. The usual stuff, Gangplank and Fortune hate each other. Pretty bog standard.
Well, he did some not nice things to her parents.
True. He did not tip them on Etsy. That's Pretty messed up,
I know, right?
among other things. Ilawi and Gangplank used to date, apparently.
Twisted Fate and Graves are a little bit silly. We love them, though. I love Twisted Graves.
Oh, absolutely. Fizz. Moving on.
Neela exists now with her, the joy demon who makes her feel joy.
Apparently in Runeterra, she fights a Volibear at some point or another.
I'm not surprised about that. She has like a whole thing about fighting things that are like really powerful, so that makes sense to me personally.
Let's see, there's Pike, there's Nautilus.
Who else? I feel like there's someone else. Tom Kench isn't Bilgewater, right?
Technically, he is.
Okay.
I think.
I feel like it's some like weird area between there, but I'm not certain.
Tom Kench is a variant kind of thing, but I think just as of what he is, it's implied he is from Bilgewater, or at least circulates around there.
Yeah, because of the whole water thing. Who else is in Bilgewater?
Lore-wise, Fiddlesticks, kinda.
But
He's like a little
all over the place, ain't he?
True, but apparently there's like, it's implied that there are many, like whenever he's around a different country, he has a different sort of shape to him.
And that shape of Fiddlesticks is very Bilgewater, I guess.
Yeah, probably like filmy timbers with less on the nose shape.
That makes sense.
Something like that.
I mean, I guess technically we can count some of the Shadow Isles because they end up in Bilgewater at some point because the harrowing happens a lot in Bilgewater, I think, if I remember correctly.
Apparently the Shadow Isles are surprisingly far from Bilgewater, even though I think they're the closest part of the landmass to it.
Yeah, because like there's like a whole sea, ain't there? Like it's a lot of water.
Too much water.
But it's enough for Viego to travel through the mist to get there, to be silly goofy. He's just a silly little guy.
It's a shame Gangplank fell for his multi-level marketing scheme, but you can look at that in the Ruined King, the Ruined King video game.
True. Though, I will say, I don't blame him. I mean, look at Viego. I'd fall for it. He'd give me puppy dog eyes, and I'd be like, "Oh, little baby, okay."
I would sooner lean toward Ilawi than I would Viego, personally.
Nah, I have a problem. I like Viego. And Heartsteel, Yone. Have we talked about... Do you guys know about Heartsteel?
I just learned... I was browsing the skins. I only watched a little bit of the music video. A missed opportunity for no Heartsteel Gragas.
Fair.
There's no Heartsteel Gragas, which is a crime on the Rift.
But you know what's not a crime?
KDA Gragas?
That's also a crime that they don't have that. That is a crime that they don't have that. No, I was going to say the sound design on those skins is on point.
I did watch the Kane's Spotlight video on that.
It's so
That's
good.
actually pretty
good. So and the ult animation, the custom ult animations are so clean, so fun, so nice. It's like it's like so fast, it's so cool, and it's epic, and I love it. Sorry, I really like Heartsteel.
No, you're good. It's a neat little skin line. I think it's a shame that they're not like a pass focus, like in the client, because right now it's the Coven line that's in that sort of big.
Well, it's not even
pass.
the Coven line. It's the orbs. I feel like they're gonna add Heartsteel into there, kind of like have both Coven and Heartsteel at the same time, since the orbs themselves are themed more after Worlds, and plus because it says there's gonna be new chromas coming soon, and the only new skins coming out are Heartsteel. It's not like they're gonna do like Star Guardian and have patch 1 and patch 2. I feel like they did this with like another skin line, like having two skin lines at the same.
That was Darkstar Jin. Or no, what I'm thinking of is the $200 Chroma.
Oh no, that's not
Darkstar Jin. I think there's a new one now coming for Echo with the Heartsteel skin line.
Really?
Yeah.
With Echo.
I forget which skin. I don't play Echo, so I don't tend to really pay that much attention. But he's getting a similar one to Jin, where it's a special Chroma you have to roll the orb for, which could be thousands of dollars.
Small indie company needs you to pay $200 to ensure the fact that you get that fancy little chroma. And I think that's ugly and stupid.
But with your wallets, Heartsteel Gragas.
I will say though, for the longest time, I always wanted to put Rakan in a boy band, and I wanted to have like a return of Pentakill to put Zaya in the Pentakill, so it can be like the boy band boy and the metalhead girl.
Two different worlds.
Yeah, like when worlds collide, and I thought it would be like really cute. I was like, oh my god, they're totally not gonna do it for this boy band that's coming up, but it would be really cool to see that happen.
If you want a classic worlds collide, Nar and Victor.
What?
Yeah, like in SpongeBob.
What? What does this mean? What does this mean? I'm more confused than the Hot Pocket.
When worlds collide, the SpongeBob bit. Caveman and a robot, best friends. Make Nar and Victor best buddies.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
I forgot about that. I forgot that's what the bit was. I mean, I know the song. It's like when worlds collide, but like it did not process in my brain what episode that was.
An early one. Still, more cave people skins. We got like a relative cave people set. Mainly just Nar and Nidalee.
Yeah.
The rest, not quite.
I mean, we got the dragon tamers. Those are kind of cool.
I guess so.
They're
yeah.
not really cavemen though, and I don't know. I feel like there's not like a lot of potential with like a lot of cavemen skins. I feel like there's not a lot you can do with that. There's no flavor. Which at the same time, they have like 4 different futuristic skin lines. So
Yeah, they do. Oh my goodness.
so maybe we just need like 400 different cavemen skin lines. I don't know. I think we need more fantasy skins. I love fantasy skins. Give us like more D&D skins.
That'd be nice. I don't know. I'm leaning more toward the casual clothes lineup. I want more pool party. I want more winter's feast. I want more springtime fun. I want more casual.
That's fair.
Like the snow day skins are really nice. The pool party skins are some of my favorites. Ideally, more pajama skins for the fellas. Because I think there's like one for Urgot, and that's it.
Yeah.
There's a single pajama guardian Urgot
I mean,
skin.
technically, there's a pajama party Ezreal.
Yeah.
I don't like that one though. I don't like pajama party
He
Ezreal.
also has 80 skins. That was one I don't think he really needed necessarily.
I don't know. I feel like
Could be a dude slumber party, a dude sleepover. Very drastically different. Everything's on fire.
Boys' Night. It could be called Boys' Night.
Boys' night.
We could have Boys' Night Gragas, like Boys' Night. Who else will be in Boys' Night?
Graves.
Yeah, Boys' Night Graves, Boys' Night Twisted Fate. Oh, we need an ADC in there. Who? Lucian. Boys' Night Lucian. Boys' Night Garen.
I feel like Darius would be a better fit.
Put them both in there.
Both in there.
And I want to throw in. I want to put one more ADC in there. But I don't know. Boys' Night Draven.
Jhin? Oh, Draven. That one actually
Boys' Night
fits pretty well.
Draven.
Draven.
And one more. I don't know if we should. I'm trying to think if we should pull it from mid lane or jungle.
Let's do Ivern. That'd be funny.
Boys' Night Ivern.
Yeah.
All right, Boys' Night Ivern. Oh my god, it's us again. Isn't that so exciting? So. As much as I don't know who the other team is going to play, I also don't know who we're going to be playing.
I think they should just play their favorites. There's a bit of a comfort in that, I think.
I think it would be really silly if we saw Sion again.
Sion. I remember seeing a Sion one game. Strange guy.
Silly guy.
Got the job done,
Silly little
but
goofy guy. Oh, if we get a Scion, I want to be able to see the cheese this time. When I casted last time and there was a Scion cheese, we did not get to see it. Which, I mean, it's okay. Things happen, but I want the Scion cheese. It's so silly, so goofy. I love Scion cheese.
what do I want to see? I am very biased to Bilgewater, but that's not as funny as Corky. Corky, that's my reasoning. It'd be really funny if Corky got in.
The only thing I could ever think of with Corky is that clip of Tyler One with like Corky package and just going well down line, and it says like Corky got package on top.
Oh my God.
Corky run down mid. Corky's running it down mid, and the game should be starting soon. I think that's gonna be fun. So exciting.
All right,
Just
picking
right on
fans
cue! Would
phase.
you
Let's
look at that?
go. Very good, very good.
I'm so good at this.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like so far Point Park is banning Talia and James Madison is banning Jarvan 4 and Zach. It looks like Singed did a little flipperoo again.
Yeah.
He keeps getting in here. Who's letting him in here?
Think he's a student?
Probably. Someone's probably letting him in here. Anyways,
He's getting his
so just
degree.
pretend that the red side says Point Park and the blue side says James Madison. Anyways, we also got a ban for Sejuani and Nautilus, and now we have a Darius and a Tom Kent!
Good. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, it's a Briar.
Briar. That's going to be funny.
Ugh.
I'm loving these picks. They're so funny. Funny. Come on, Yordle. Come on, give me
I
Yordle.
was really excited for Tom Kench, and Briar killed my entire mood. Also, we got Echo. Echo's cool, but I'm very upset about the Briar.
Fine, but he's not a Yordle
Cassiopeia.
yet. Cassiopeia's pretty all right.
I'm having flashbacks. Yone! Oh, Yone. I love Yone.
That's a pretty tall Yordle. Draven ban on...
That's understandable. Draven is not friendly. I don't like Draven. He would probably be very mean to me. And that's going to be a Kaisa ban. Let's see who Point Park's last ban is going to be. Ezreal. That's also understandable.
These are all pretty solid bans. It eliminates a lot of the split pushing, a lot of the one-shot potential on either end.
Let's see.
A lot of CC is banned as well.
And it looks like the last ban is going to be a Samira ban, which is completely understandable because Samira is so painful to play against. Then we got the Xayah.
Xayah Rakan?
Wait, they got a Caitlyn. Let's see who.
That could be nasty.
Is that Asp Noob? Like Aspirin Noob? Asp Noob? I'm just going Rel. Caitlyn Rel. That's going to be really funny, really silly. But let's see
I know Rel got
who
reworked
Point
lately.
Park picks for the Alistar.
There we go.
Let's
the
go.
best support in the game. All right.
Alistar is really good, actually, especially with Xayah, because with the knock-up and the pushing them, if he can get in there and push them towards Xayah, that works out really, really well, because Xayah does not do well against range, aka Caitlyn. So if Alistar can push Caitlyn into Xayah, that'll be really good. Now we can see Kai on the camera doing a little bit of flexing there, doing a little bit of show-offing.
There you go. There
Shouldn't
you
have
go.
showing off. Yeah. It's a little silly. They're goofing off, goofing around. We love it.
I never noticed. Is this an order of from them on the camera to what the actual picks are? Are they in sequence? Really?
We can see Ribeiro on the end for the support, and it goes All I Ask, ADC, Highway in the middle for mid lane. Routes is right there for jungle, and then Kiki.
All right, all right. I'm hoping to see a lot from Catch. He's got some of my favorite voice work in League of Legends.
I will say I am a little bit concerned about the Briar. I don't know. Because with Briar, she's really good because she can just catch up to anyone. You can just... And if you need like a minute to like take a break, you can just like press your auto taunt button and just like take your hands off and drink a Red Bull.
Red Bull, we love it.
It's ASMR, listen. Yeah, you can, if you're playing Briar, you can take your hands off and drink Red Bull. Also, if you're playing Yumi, you can take your hands off and drink some Red Bull. Actually, if you're playing anybody, you can just take a minute to drink some Red Bull. I think that would be fantastic. So, what are you expecting to see from this?
I know what I want to see. And that is a very fed Catch.
AP Tom Kench or like Tank Tom Kench?
Trying to think of a good acronym for Tank Tom Kench.
Tench.
Yeah, Tench. Yeah, no, just really put one over on the opposing team with Tench.
Tench. You want to see Tench? See,
Be funny.
I
A
think
very
it would be
mobile tank like that's going to be interesting.
I think it would be really funny to see AP though, because with the AP, if he even looks at Caitlyn a little bit funny, if he's fed, of course. Just one little what is it? It's his Q is the tongue, right?
This is lick.
Yeah, one lick and Caitlyn's dead.
And that was my Kench impression, fellas. Still, I'm excited to see a roaming Kench around after laning phase. A vicious shark in the festered waters of the Rift. Let me tell you what, a mobile tank or even AP, a sort of portable bomb of power in the shape of a fish, is going to be the funniest thing, I think,
100%.
so far.
100%. I'm excited to see the Yone.
Mm-hmm.
Not because Heartsteel Yone, because we're not seeing that yet because the skins aren't out. However, I think Yone would be really neat, really cool, because he is so versatile. If you get a Yone even the slightest bit fed, game's over. It's so hard to play against a Yone, and he has so much escape if you know how to play it right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's a wind boy.
Yeah, I don't know. With Yone, with a lot of these characters on either end, Yone and Briar and so on, there's a lot of engage, but I think that can easily bite them pretty hard if they don't pay attention.
But the thing is, like, especially with the Briar, like you said, but the thing about Briar is if she engages and goes in too hard, then it also could be bad for her. However, Briar does have the infinite healing if she hurts people.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary.
The ideal might be just to let her come to you with her ult, and then while she's under a tower, something of that sort. Oh boy!
And here we are. We get to
skin
see.
showcase.
I love looking at skins. Oh, it's Elderwood Zaya.
Kench, you love to
Elderwood
see it.
Zaya is my favorite Zaya skin. I have all of the chromas.
Moo Cow Alistair.
Yeah, let's go. We gotta get some. The what's it called?
Significantly more funny priority
I can't think of it. I can't think of what it's called.
than the opposing team.
The cowbell. We gotta see some cowbell acts. It took me too long to figure out. I'm so sorry.
No,
You
you're
were
good.
talking to, and I was sitting there trying to think about what a cowbell was called.
It's cowbell. That's all it is.
And now we're gonna be taking a second while everyone gets in the game and everything loads, and it's gonna be really exciting and awesome, and you get to listen to us ramble.
Yep, they're just so busy trying to stuff Baron into that pit. You know, he doesn't fit anymore. Apparently, they're remodeling the whole Rift at some point, I think during the Skarner rework.
I heard.
No pit for Baron. They got rid of his room. It is now an open floor plan. No walls. This is a kitchenette now.
It's like when you see on the internet, how there's like, what's it called? Like the people, like the parents who are like really mean parents and they like take their kid's door. Mm-hmm. They did that to Baron. Baron misbehaved too much. And so now
Large
he's
curtain
down
would be funny,
a
too.
door.
Down a door, down a pit. You hate to see it. Hopefully they give it to Lord Gromp.
Lord Grompulus.
Yep, Lord Grompulus. Kevin Riberton Croaksworth of Croaksworth.
Of Croaksworth. It's a very British name.
Yeah, no, a toad would be British.
You think so?
Yeah.
And it looks like there's a little bit of a pause. There's one of the teams probably called a timeout, which is completely fine, completely epic. Game will resume in a minute. It'll be really cool, really awesome to see what happens. Looks like Point Park is going to be our red side, and James Madison is going to be on our blue side. And here we are, League Client stopped dying
We
for
begin.
once in its life.
Yep.
And now we get to play the video game.
Let's just hope someone remembers to stay in the client.
At the end of the game, yeah.
Because this delay, this 5-minute League client delay is
A little partially upsetting.
wild, absolutely.
Okay, looks like both teams are setting up for the beginning of the game. We can see right now on the mini map, we can see what Point Park sees. Not so much what anyone else sees, but we can see what Point Park sees.
Seems like the Rift is coming up with a slight bandwidth issue, but that's pretty common in these sort of high-pressure situations.
And look how it does again! Isn't that so exciting?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
So it looked like we had a little bit of a lag issue. We're going to take a second to try and fix that so you guys can see the game in the best quality that we can provide. But until then, you get to see us again. And we're so cool.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We're so cool.
Certified Gangplank main. Oh.
It's a cowbell.
We're here.
Cowbell.
There
Cowbell.
it is.
Cowbell.
Cowbell.
Let's go. I'm going to get hype every time the cowbell comes on, I think, if I can remember to.
You know, I think I think a leading component to a victory is going to be the jungle lead and how fast Briar and Echo can clear their camps
100%.
to start being aggressive, because they both have very good. Well, Echo has good out tools. Briar has good in tools that can become out tools if they work, if they do it right.
That's very, very true. Oh my god, they have my favorite chroma on Elderwood Zaya. Pink and yellow, like a rosy maple moth.
Huh. Is there a raspberry milk moo cow, Alistair?
I think there is. I know it's.
Oh, good.
I know there's chromas with it, I think.
Mm-hmm. Good,
All right.
Very good.
Right now, it looks like JMU has a little bit of a gold lead, only 400 gold. Bot lane's pushed up all the way onto Point Park's tower. How will they react to this, though?
That's something to expect out of a Caitlyn. That's a very large name.
Yes. Which makes a lot of sense.
Still, though, hopefully, all it takes is a bit of a slip up, just a little bit of a twitch, a little mistake, and the Caitlyn should be caught out pretty quickly. Especially with these traps, pretty sure minions can make those go. Oh no, never mind. They do not. That's. Huh, I thought they did. I thought minions triggered the Caitlyn traps. That's something.
No, I don't think they do that, because I think if they did that, that would be really, really inconvenient. We can see here in the mid lane, it seems like things are going pretty smoothly. Lanes are pushing normally. Oop, it looks like the
indie company is small once again. Oh wait.
Oh wait.
It's big. It's normal sized.
Riot Games, small indie company, needs all of your money.
So
needs you to
small.
spend
It's an
$200
amoeba.
to get a chroma, so that they're yeah, like you said, an amoeba. They're
It's a
an
mouse
amoeba of a
amoeba.
company.
Half a Ziggs.
It's not
Well,
even
no, he's
full
not.
Yordle.
Kled is the smallest Yordle, I think, because of his model. Yeah, because he's riding on Skarner.
Interesting. And Skarl.
Skarl.
I think
He
that'd be
should
a funny
ride on Skarner.
That would be a
fun.
really, really funny skin.
So though the bottom lane still looks like they're pushing up with their wave. That's probably going to be the best thing they can do in this situation, is just to sit behind their wave, just because Kate has the range on him. Oh, Yone going in.
Oh, not too much though. I think that's great. It looks like we got Point Park invading on JMU's jungle right now, taking a couple camps. Point Park's bot lane pushing up on JMU as well. Top lane.
Briar ganking, cutting into Yone. Echo also
right around
in.
the corner, goes in. First blood goes to Point Park. Highway 250 on Yone.
Gone. I think. Oh wait. There it is.
And second blood goes to Routes.
Alrighty. That's pretty much what's going to come down to. Is all for that Briar, especially his positioning. Doing that is very risky, unless you have a half decent awareness.
Looks like Ribeiro goes in, pushes Caitlyn into a wall. Rel jumps onto Zaya. Zaya's doing tons of damage. Caitlyn's been ignited.
Ignite?
Does the kill go off? It does not look like it. It looks like Caitlyn gets off with just a little bit of health left. But
Tragic. Looks
this
like
does work
Robert's
out
back.
in Point Park's favor, because it now allows Point Park to push up. It allows Zaya to take some wave.
Some push through, maybe get some plate, some wonderful, delicious plate worth a lot of gold. See, back and forth. Looks like the Rel's backing. Seems like they're gonna wait to push together. Ryer back toward the mid lane, getting her birdies. And it looks like bot lane is going to be backing as well. Bot lane Point Park. Pocketed him on items, getting that large gold bonus. Still a noteworthy difference, but in Point Park's advantage, about 1,000 gold difference, which is large. That is a concerning amount for JMU. But otherwise, it seems like everything is still going along pretty calmly.
E going in. Was that Cassio ult? No, I think that had to have just been her E.
Yeah, no, Cassia's E, that little poison spread.
That was a Yone ult going in to get the kill on the Cassiopeia. Point Park is now up 3-0 with a 2-0 Yone.
Very good.
That is scary. That is insane.
A fed Yone is a frightening Yone.
100%.
Those two swords are practically steak knives toward that snake. Tell you what.
It's funny because snake kind of sounds like steak.
Are they both backing top lane, mid lane? Because Kench has teleports. Okay, yeah, they're both back.
Yeah. They're doing all right. Look, the CS lead is pretty good in most lanes. It's kind of tied, actually. I think it's more tied in both teams' favor. However, Point Park does have a 1K gold lead.
Lead about 1,300 by the looks of it. As long as the numbers are actually even for me to subtract. Which, I mean, by the looks of things, I think James Madison can still turn it around. That kit's going to be the hugest carry along with that Darius. Making those two as strong as they can be will be good. Pretty quiet bot lane. Jungler's not coming in for a gank quite yet. The Echo clearing his blues. He might come down. Oh, love that Earth Kench skin. Such a funny little guy. Funny little Faustian bargain.
It is such a funny little skin. It looks like JMU pushing up a lot on the bot lane right now.
Point Park's playing defensively. It's the best they can do, and they're doing a pretty good job of it,
especially with the Xayah down in the bot lane, because like I was talking about with the range, it looks like right now JMU's also pushing up really hard in the top lane. This could work out really well in Tom Kench's favor if Darius gets a little too aggressive.
Gets a little too aggressive, Tom Kench eats him and spits him out under tower. It can be a pretty good advantage for Tom. Though it looks like Darius is taking a stroll through the through Point Park's red side.
It looks like both teams are setting up for Dragon and engaging in a fight, a double gank from both junglers. It looks like Xayah is doing tons of damage to that Briar. However, Briar does get a kill on Ribeiro. Score is now 1-3, still in favor of Point Park for now. However, it is a 2v3. That's a Caitlyn ult, a Xayah ult.
Oh, back and forth on my seat.
Echo gets a kill on the Rel. Briar is still in the battle, still going. However, that Xayah gets that last auto attack in. Score is now 1-6 in favor of Point Park. And would you look at that? Tom Kench just chasing Darius down.
Oh, like a little funny cartoon. Look at him go. Oh, he's getting the wards. Fair enough, I guess. Keep the vision out.
Yeah, that's not worth chasing, especially if Cassiopeia tried to rotate up, even though Cassiopeia's health bar is below half.
That Briar's still very scary, even in a disadvantage. They were like, went from like minimal health to over half, which is frightening.
However, it does look like First Drake might go to Point Park unless JMU wants to come around the corner and try and steal that.
Let's see, they should all be about level 6. No? Yes, they should be. Briar now has her ultimate, which is one of the nastiest engage ultimates I've seen. Very fun, but...
It is so scary to get hit with it.
I pulled off before as Silas.
Darius pulls Tom Kench towards him, but that catfish is way too large to do anything for the tower to touch.
Too heavy. Darius just too fragile. Little baby arms. Oh.
Looks like Alistar is defending that tower with his life.
Dang right he is. Doing a fine job. Doing a fine job.
However, JMU's Rel and Caitlyn aren't letting up. They really want tower plates.
And by God, they'll be getting it. They already got one plate down, although I don't know. I think they already got the plate off.
It looks like Point Park's mid lane and jungler are going to be rotating up towards the Rift Herald.
Gotta get Shelly at some point. Shelly with a huge boost.
Oh, 100%. Especially if they put it somewhere like bot lane or mid lane where there's so much pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll work really well in Point Park's favor. It looks like...
Oh, the Briar ult.
The Briar ult on the Tom Kench. He tries to go under tower. Darius does a little bit of a dunk on him.
Now it's
However,
on the tower
Darius is taking so much tower damage.
He'll have to treat the Yone sweeping back up. Could be a huge boost. Could get the...
Briar engages on Tom Kench. Will...
Oh, Tom
he gets the on the Briar. However, Darius does get revenge, but Highway 250 coming around the corner, avenging our guy Kaki, getting that kill.
That Briar cannot get any movement into
That's a
edgewise.
Rel all down in the bot lane. Ribeiro on Alistar, very low health. However, that's a stun on Rel, a stun on...
Oh, Alistar with a finish. My goodness, my goodness.
Let's go. Score is now 2-9 in favor of Point Park with a 3K gold lead.
Already Yone and Echo with 300 gold bounties. Very significant for what they are dealing with. Hopefully they don't let those go to Briar or Caitlyn. That'd be a nasty...
Or Darius, for that matter.
Yeah, no, a lot of them are pretty nasty choices.
However, it does look like Echo has 5 stacks on Darksteel. Darksteel, I mean. I pronounced that wrong. And, oh! Looks like both junglers have their first item. Echo with Hextech Rocket Belt and Briar with Stride Breaker.
I don't play Briar, so I'm not too keen on what Stride Breaker does. I know what Gorge Breaker does.
I also don't know what Stride Breaker does. Oh, Echo with a gank down on the bot lane.
Yeah, that jetpack is doing a lot of good for mobility.
100%. They do a bunch of damage to both bot laners, making it so that both of them have to recall.
Oh, and our bot lane is now... and now, Point Park is in James Madison's red side, setting up a ward in that little tri-bush.
Probably setting up for Drag, as Drag's probably coming up here shortly.
All for it. I think the most dangerous people for that Drake are Caitlyn,
Tom
Cassie,
Kench
Briar.
eating the Darius to throw him back under the tower, doing tons of tower shot damage. Darius tries to dunk on Tom Kench.
There it is.
Let's go. Briar ults in on Tom Kench. Tom Kench tries to dive under the water. However, it is not enough to stop that little vampire.
A shame, but a decent trade, I think. Keeping the top laner pushed down.
Scores are still pretty even in the top
Gally
lane.
going in on that mid one. Look at her go. Proud
Mid
little
tower
bud.
is out of here. There's no way that survives much longer than at least another wave.
The mage
If anything,
minions.
it's another
Get it,
wave.
mage minions. Yeah, let him go.
Cassiopeia is defenseless as both Echo and Yone go in on her tower. Yone ults as the tower goes down to get that kill
Slaughter.
on the Cassiopeia. Oh, tower's still up. It has like a sliver of health bar left.
The magic
Somebody
pixel,
just
you
needs to
love to
walk
see
over
it.
and tickle it, and that tower is gone. And there it goes.
The minions,
First turret
my
goes
boys.
to Point Park.
The minions, my little boys.
Winions, if you will.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Backing up, backing up. Oh, Kate getting eviscerated by those feathers. My goodness.
That Xayah damage is absolutely insane. Alistar pushes Rel away and towards the wall. Flashes in, gets another hit on the Caitlyn with the Ignite, and Xayah gets the kill with an auto attack.
Bit of a misplaced ult, do you think? I wasn't really sure what the Rel was going for in particular. Oh, and a classy okay by Kench. You love to see it. You love to see it.
We love going okay. We love Rammus. And
The most wholesome thing in League of Legends.
looks like Point
Rammus.
Park's going to be rotating up to get second drag. It's going to be an Infernal Drake. Rel coming up from behind to clear some wards, clear some vision.
I'm not
Maybe
sure what
give
Rel could
JMU a
do.
good chance of taking that drag. Yone comes around the corner to jump scare the Briar like it was
Running
Five
the-
Nights at Freddy's.
Running the ones with a vampire, and the ghost has it.
Caitlyn ults on Yone, but it does not do enough damage to stop his rampage. Both Echo and Yone now going in on the support and the ADC.
My goodness.
That's a triple kill to Yone. He is 7-0.
Yeah, that Yone got all he needed. That
I
first
was
5
so
minutes.
right to be excited to see Yone.
That Yone got a lot out of that first 5 minutes that really followed up for what he was doing.
100%.
He doesn't even have his mythic yet. He has Kraken Slayer. I'm afraid.
Bad.
I'm afraid
I've seen
of
a lot of Yone's going other items before they go the mythic. And it looks like
a victory.
the victory.
To Point Park.
It does not look like we got to see the end of the game,
Perhaps a
which
surrender
is
call.
okay. Would they really surrender, though?
I think it's a matter of seeing the writing on the wall. Anything is winnable, realistically. However, I do think sometimes you got to call it as it is, and if you think you can do it better on the run back, run it back. Run it back.
And
My favorite phrase in any game at all. Run it back, run it back, run the ones.
it is confirmed that JMU has FF'd for the first match. A little unfortunate that we didn't get to see where that game went. However, that was a really good game for Point Park, and that is a win under our belt, which is always fantastic. We love to see it. We love to see it.
I still think they might have been able to hold on a little bit if they changed their strategy. The biggest issue was definitely the Briar and their positioning, I think. They kept getting caught out. They got some good kills, all right. But they kept getting caught out, or they found themselves in, I think, 2v1 situations, often at, like, top lane. Because wherever the Briar was, the Echo was close behind, or someone else was there to cover, like Yone, or Alistair, or, you know, everyone.
Even the Zaya was doing really good at covering. Point Park had a lot of good rotations. They were following that Briar everywhere she went. Cassiopeia couldn't really do anything against that Yone.
Yeah, I'm not, because I had a realization because of her ultimate. I figured would be a good tool to cut Yone off. But does her stone gaze work on the ghost, the Yone ghost?
It does.
It does. Oh, good.
All right. Well, we're going to return shortly. We will see you guys once the next game starts. It's probably only going to be like 10 minutes, so just stick around, keep an eye out, and we will see you in a moment.
Trying to find where you fit in the world can be challenging. But then there's a moment where it all comes together. And that moment happens at Point Park University. Career-focused programs converge with a vibrant downtown campus to prepare you for work and life. From experienced professors and internships to culture and job opportunities, you'll get the best of both worlds. Point Park University, where it all comes together.
wanna be free.
And welcome back, guys. We're back. We're getting ready for game 2. I think that's awesome. I think that's exciting. I think it's gonna be really cool to see. I'm back with the red again.
Hello. Slight power outage here at
It's just a nocturnal. It's just nocturnal. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Nocturne's ulting.
Nocturne really was very upset with the student loan right here. His problem, I guess, but
Yeah.
otherwise.
I think Nocturne just doesn't like really awesome casters. I think that's his problem.
Yeah, no. Nocturne very much a being that dislikes others doing well. He's a hater. Professional hater.
IRL hater.
Really had a big gulp of that haterade and is just
He probably
going
smells IRL.
crazy.
That's what I say to people in League of Legends sometimes. I'm like, you probably smell IRL. You're probably ugly IRL.
Oh my god.
Look. You can't play League and not be like a little bit silly in the chat sometimes. Actually, one of my favorite things to say in the chat is, this is just like, and I'll insert a random game, whether that's Roblox Bloxburg or Tron Battlegrids for the Nintendo Wii that came out in 2011.
Oh my god.
I will get really specific. Shaun White Snowboarding Simulator.
Oh,
the
for
Nintendo
me,
Wii.
I have all my all chats off for the most part. So, but I've seen some of my friends have some really funny runbacks. My one friend, we were having like a really rough ARAM, and we were kind of just enjoying it though. It wasn't like horrible. It was just kind of funny. And at one point, I think while two of my friends were bickering, my one friend just goes in chat, "I am president of the United States." And I think that was in line with a bit that he was playing Swain. Would be funny to see a presidential Swain. We have like Uncle Rise, the Uncle Sam outfit. I'd love to see really funny
Ronald Swiggin.
Mitch McConnell Swain.
Oh, that would be awful.
Mitch McConnell Swain. We could probably run the entire presidential elect, all of the elects.
There's only 45 presidents. There's 156 champions.
No, we can give them 46 ones.
Oh, no, I think we're at 47. Yeah.
But no,
46? Are we at 46?
Biden is Mr. 46, if I recall correctly.
Why did I think he was 47? Anyway, yeah, there's 46 of them, and every league champion gets a president.
All the Orals need to have one.
Including Yubi.
It'd be.
Can you be
what?
George Washington?
You can give him the funny little powdered wig. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't see why not. That could be riding along the Constitution or the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, it's perfect.
Who else we got? Corky. He could be. Who's the guy that was wheelchair bound? Oh, yeah, all right.
Oh, and let's go. It looks like we're in the draft already. It looks
Getting
like
right into it.
It looks like Singed did flip our thing. Speaking of Singed, he's right there. On Point Park side, we have Singed, Wukong. We got the Yone back, Ash, and Heimerdinger. However, on the side of James Madison, we got Kled, Nidalee, Vex, Ezreal, and Soraka.
Seems like they did a lot of ban picks, at least for toward Point Park, banning that Tom. That's very unfortunate.
But they let Yone through.
Yeah, that's an interesting part. I feel like, why wouldn't they ban Yone instead? Because I feel like Tom was a lesser evil.
Yeah.
Still, though, Point Park also took some bans off from the last match off of James Madison with Cassiopeia as well. And not Warwick. Yorick has also been a consistent ban throughout, cutting off those split pushes.
Yep. It does look like you guys will not be seeing our faces anymore. Nocturne has permanently made the casting room darkness.
Unfortunate.
Which is unfortunate, but at least you guys get to see our players. We get to see how cool they are. And you still get to hear us talk. You still can hear us communicating.
Yeah, absolutely. The connection has not been completely severed. Thank goodness. It'd be crazy if, I don't know, Set tore down the building. Still, though, I'm excited. I love seeing Heimerdinger, one of the funniest little guys in the Rift.
I hate Heimerdinger.
I love him to death, partially because of some one tricks I've seen on YouTube.
You know what I realized? We have Yordles in this game.
Yes.
3 total Yordles.
Yes.
That's so many Yordles.
Net 3 Yordles. That's that silliness. That's that wacky goofiness that I love to see in the Rift. We need more of it. We need a lot more of it.
Love to see it. We
Wacky
love to see it.
inflatable tube man Cassante. Wacky inflatable skin line. Give it a bunch of people. Give it to Cassante, to Set, to
Nidalee.
York, to Nidalee,
Yeah, we're giving one to Nidalee.
to Kled, to Tom Kench.
Let's give one to Nami because I said so. I don't even play Nami. I just think it'll be funny.
Give one to Gragas.
Give one to Vagar so that when he like pops up his baby cage, is like it makes it look like a used sale park, like a used car parking lot, where it has like the little flags on it, like you know the ones I'm talking about, with like little flags hanging from the poles, and like maybe there's like little mini cars on the bottom of it.
Why aren't there more clown skins, Riot? There's a significant lack of clowns.
Clown skin, that would be so cool.
There's like 2 things about. There's like one for Fiddlesticks.
We should get Clown Caitlyn.
And there's
Clown
another
Caitlyn.
one for like who? Mumu? I want to say.
I don't think there's one for Mumu. I think it's someone else.
Yeah, we need to see more clown skins here. Bear them back into existence. Let me see more
Guess
clowns.
We fixed the darkness problem.
There it is.
We kicked Nocturne out. We got to shut down.
We called security.
It was just Caitlyn and Vi. Caitlyn and Vi came around the corner. But we fixed it, and it's awesome, and it's epic, and you guys get to see us again. We thought you guys weren't going to see us again. I thought Nocturne's ult was going to go on forever.
Yeah, no, that was worrying. You hate to see Ultimates really ruining the factors of production. Singed, Nocturne, Zeri, and Kennen just in the generator, biting at the wires.
Twitch is eating the wires because he's a rat. And you like how the rats like eat the wires, and so that's Twitch right now. I was hiding. Ha 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 ha.
Do you think he thinks bandwidth cables have more fiber?
Yeah. It's a tasty snack. It's a tasty snack of cheese. Tasty snack of cheese on wire. It's like cheese and crackers, but cheese and wire. And it looks like we're in the game.
We're in.
Woo, yippee.
All right, so back at it again. Point Park is red side.
Let's see. Point Park all go into their respective lanes.
Yep. Point Park red, James Madison blue.
It's looking pretty epic, if I do say so myself. It looks like
Singe, look at him go. Yo, you'll love to see it. Oh, they're going in for an invade, maybe.
Oh, let's see.
Back and forth encounters.
Oh, invade going on up at the top side. Singe flips over that Kled. Does a lot of damage. However, does look like that Vex is getting a ton of damage off on the Wukong.
These are the encounters I live for.
Looks like down in bot side, both Ezreal and Heimerdinger very low health. Ezreal's going to be taking that as a time to recall, as is Heimerdinger, leaving Soraka and Ashe to fend for themselves.
Oh, they'll be fine, I think. It's an Ashe. Ashe can carry at level 1. I'm fully confident that the Ashe will not get jumped immediately.
Well, given the fact that their jungler is on the top side and it's just Soraka sitting there, Ashe should be okay. I would assume Ashe is going to be okay. Looks like
All's quiet on the Western Rift.
both junglers starting at their blue buffs. Mid lane's going to be a bit of a difference now because Vex has a bit more range as far as I'm aware than Cassiopeia, and as well a lot more utility. Cassiopeia is really good, but it's more conditional, I think. I feel like Cassiopeia is very conditional.
Yeah, Cassiopeia poison character, which is already pretty nice, but that works even better with other poisoners like Singe, Twitch, and Teemo. But then you have Vex with her fear recasting, which is very nasty.
And the ult that you can follow, if somebody has a dash, you can follow them with that ult.
Still, let's see here. I'm excited to see the Heimerdinger technique. The active engineering is a very harrowing one.
It's like Kled and Singe being a little silly up in the top lane.
Yeah, I'm
doing a
very
bunch of
curious to
damage.
see that interaction. I've never seen this matchup.
Looks like right now both teams are pretty even in CS, pretty even in gold. First blood still has yet to be drawn.
Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat. Let's hope we see it. Let's see it. Ooh.
Vex engaging on Yone, and Yone claps back by stretching away from his body. I don't know what that ability is called. I'm going to call it the stretch.
I think it's manifesting.
I like the stretch better.
Oh, Nidalee going into our reds. Ooh.
Invade. Very peculiar. It looks like Kled's going to be coming around the corner to aid in that invade. However, that allows Singed to catch up on CS. Vex is doing a lot of damage to Yone, doing a lot of fearing and pushing him under his tower.
Poking away at that Heimerdinger.
However, once Heimerdinger starts getting his turret set up, that's going to be a difficult game. The only thing that would go well in JMU's favor there is that they don't have a skill shot stun. I hate playing against Heimerdinger with someone who has a skill shot stun like Morgana or Lux because his turrets just block it.
Oh yeah, fun little thing about those turrets are tiny little walls. Big
Kled
encounter.
and Singed going at it in the top lane. Nidalee engaging on Wukong. Yone rotates upwards to help with that. And First Blood, yet again, goes to Highway 250 on Yone.
Very good. The snowball begins.
Hopefully, we can have a repeat of next game. If not, that's okay. Because you know what? We're here to have fun.
Yeah, one thing I'm not too sure, because I've never seen this sort of thing that the Point Park's Heimerdinger does, where they take the spread of his W and his missiles and pulls it toward him, making it spread wider. Not sure the justification of that. I feel like having a tighter spread would be better.
Vex is doing tons of damage to Yone again.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a back and forth. Yone's got to figure out a good, I think, distance to maintain. Main body, obviously, will be fine, so long as his Ghost Bite doesn't get caught out. Some kind of encounter in the river.
Ooh, it looks like Kled's trying to sneak up on the Singe there. Singe does a little flipperoo, does a lot of damage. Both top laners out of their flash. However, Kled is no longer with Skarl, and Singed is very, very low health.
Yeah, it might be a back for both of them. Although Skarl is a weird... I know a Kled main. Skarl is a very strange and surprisingly handy shield, if anything.
Oh, 100%. I've played against so many Kleds where it's like, I've done it. I've killed him.
And then that
And it's
stupid
like,
little
Skarl
lizard
comes back, and it's
Yeah.
like, why are you... it's awful. Yone engaging on the Vex, doing a lot of damage. However, Vex is doing just as much damage to Yone as he is to her. And literally rotating down bot lane for a gank, maybe trying to set up for that drag. Let's see here. Let's see here. That's going to be Nidalee recalling... Oh, nope. She canceled her recall to throw a spear. Yone coming around the corner, probably doing some warding around the dragon pit, getting some vision. Nidalee standing by on bot lane side, maybe trying to pull off another gank. Yone now has ult, engaging in on the Vex, ulting and missing. However, Vex is really low health and that wave is super pushed in.
Their trades are still very neck and neck. I'm kind of surprised. Usually I see Vex pull out of these sort of things.
Looks like Point Park is invading on JMU's jungle. Their topside jungle. Let's see how this goes.
They did invade the Point Park's red, so...
It's only fair.
It's all in fairness. Some vision, though, in the jungle would be pretty handy for Point Park. Keeping an eye on any kind of speedy jungler, Nidalee, Kayn, and so on, would be very, very advantageous.
Looks like Point Park coming around the corner, maybe to hope for a gank on mid lane. However, Vex has the fear up and scares that Wukong away. Looked at him a little too funny, I think.
I'd be scared, too.
That's Vex ult going in on...
Well. Uh-oh.
That's two ults now. It looks like LA Knight on the Vex does get the kill on Yone. Vex ults in once again to try and go for routes. However, the tower just does too much damage in that kill.
The Wukong danced around death there. My goodness.
Looks like while that skirmish was happening in the mid lane, both bot and top are pushed up. And Kakid on Singed is doing the silly Singed thing. And what's that called?
Freezing wave, I think.
No. It has like a different name. It's like
stalling, interrupting.
I genuinely cannot remember the name for that right now.
He's hinging the wave.
Proxy. He's proxy farming.
There, that checks out. Right.
I couldn't remember the name of it. Vex does miss her fear. However, hits a Q on Yone as he goes in to start trying to Do a little bit of damage.
Yeah, it's going to be a tight back and forth. I think for sure what might come down to this game is going to be mid lane and, again, bot lane, I think. Though Nidalee and Wukong are just as active as they were before as Echo and Briar. So I think it'll come down to how well they can function into these opposing comps.
Oh, 100%. It looks like Singed is hiding in the mid lane. Oh, this is... Oh no, this is mean. What is Point Park doing? No, don't do what I think. No! The ult on the Vex and then the Singe flip. Oh, that poor...
An astounding play by Singed.
Oh, and the teleport up the top lane. Singe gets the kill and then immediately goes top to catch that wave that Skarner has pushed up on his...
Well, it looks like Kled is fleeing into red.
He might be trying to go down mid lane to maybe catch that Yone off guard. Very possible. However, while that's all happening, Point Park is taking Infernal Drake. I think this is the first Drake of the game.
Yeah, no, that's true. Oh, Nidalee might be there to steal it, to swipe it.
The red team gets the Infernal Drake. That's a stun on Soraka. Soraka.
Kled is going
Someone
in.
heals. Oh, Kled is down there.
Kled has 2 health bars, remember, ladies and gentlemen.
And let's see. Point Park looks like Point Park's going to narrowly escape. That's a stun on the Kled, doing a little bit of damage, taking down Skarl's health bar.
So if they don't get greedy.
While that's happening, Singed is just taking that tower. Taking some tower plates, getting some gold.
He's just singeing all over the place. You love to see it.
We love when singes all over the place. That was so hard to say for no reason at all.
Now, what is going on with this Soraka? Taking a lot of minion fire. I'm not too familiar with Soraka's kit. I know she can silence people.
She has a silence. All of her heals take off of her health bar. So her attack ability, I'm pretty sure, is her Q. It will heal her if it hits. Her silence, I think, is her E. And if it hits you, it does stun you. And her W is the heal, I think. And like I said, it heals off of her health bar.
Still looks like all is quiet in terms of activity, but we might see an encounter with Kled and Nidalee.
Little Yordle gaming. We might see a little Yordle skirmish as both teams set up to maybe take the Rift Herald. JMU takes the Scuttle Crab.
Unfortunate.
However, Point Park kind of scares them away from the Herald. Ash down in the bot lane by herself, getting solo XP. Yone keeping that Vex at bay. Ash somehow manages to get that wave all the way pushed up to start taking some tower shots. Not tower shots, tower plates.
I'm looking at items. It does seem like perhaps...
And the Singed chasing the Nidalee. That's a flash flip. Flash and a flip. And Kled is breaking the #1 rule of League of Legends. Don't chase Singed. Ezreal hitting some Qs, doing some damage to that Ash. Singed flips the Kled.
And Wukong has Shelly. Where is he going to drop him off? Probably mid lane, if I had to guess.
100% mid lane. If not
Although
mid lane, I feel like taking a bot lane would also be beneficial, given that bot lane's doing really good at pushing that tower out.
I think,
Or even top lane.
Yeah, there's a lot of good positions. No one choice is bad. Honestly, the rich keep getting richer.
Now, I'm not a jungler by any means. However, I think putting it top lane and taking that tower, since it only has 2 plates and maybe getting a second charge off, would be pretty beneficial in favor of Point Park. However, that does require them to push up top wave, because right now JMU has it pushed up to the tower.
It's a very peculiar choice. Looks like Vex is teleporting back in. It should have awakened teleports at this point. It's much faster. Let's see, clearing up the blue side jungle. Now, where is Wukong with Shelly? That thing doesn't last forever.
He's got some time on it. Looks like Singed is taking that tower up top, taking another plate, doing some damage.
One more plate.
Just a little bit more to get that gold off of that plate. Let's see it.
I think he got it.
Nope, not quite. He was almost there.
Tragic, tragic.
Looks like Nidalee is coming around the corner, maybe to pull off a gank on the bot lane. However, Wukong is right there to help out. That's a Vex
that
ult.
Heimerdinger, no.
Oh, the Heimerdinger. Hopefully the Vex doesn't get the ult reset. She probably does now that Ezreal has the kill on the Heimerdinger. The score is now 2-3.
No major pull around, though, because no one has done in such a way, there's no bounties yet that I can see. No like huge gold leads, no huge gold bounties.
Kled engaging on the Singe. Singe is coming around the corner, flipping him around.
One more. Yeah, there goes Scarl.
He's dancing in the poison. He's doing a little poison dance.
Milk and honey.
True. Ezreal and Soraka doing tons of damage to the Ashe from under the tower. However, Heimerdinger comes around the corner to help out with that. Kled was recalling, but then he comes out of hiding to maybe scare the Singed, unbeknownst to him that Wukong was right around the corner. And unbeknownst to Wukong and Singed, Nidalee was around the corner.
My goodness.
Nidalee's throwing spears, trying to do damage, almost gets singed, but he manages to escape with just a little bit of health.
These are all sudden. I'm very worried for that Ashe. Ezreal already has their mythic item, Trinity Force, which is a nasty jump in progress compared to Ashe. Although I'm sure with the CS should work out for them. I'm not too sure.
Looks like JMU is going to have that lane pushed all the way up to that tower. The Ashe ult goes off on the Ezreal. Heimerdinger tries to get another stun off, but it doesn't quite go in his favor. That was a cleanse from Ezreal, actually.
Cleanse from Heimerdinger?
No, he
from a
cleansed the
Heimerdinger
Ashe ult.
attack. Oh, the Ashe ult. Oh, right.
I was like, that was supposed to last longer. Yeah, it was. That was Ezreal. Ezreal cleansed that. Interesting. Not a bad idea, though, going into a lane like Heimerdinger Ashe.
Still turret plating fell. This seems like a good opportunity to start roaming now that there's no value in staying in the lane nearly as much.
JMU's going to be setting up to take the Hex Tech Drake. Point Park can try and rotate up towards this, but it does not look like they're going to have the time to. However, they can use this time to start taking towers, which they have. Top turret falls to the Poison Man.
And it looks like we have a Mountain Rift. Interesting.
Ooh.
It's a lot of defense.
That can go really well in both teams' favor, and it looks like
Shelly has finally been dropped. Here we go.
in the bot lane. In the bot lane.
There is now 4 players, technically, Shelly included.
In the bot lane, doing damage to the tower. Shelly gets the first charge off and falls. However, that tower looks like it's also going to fall. Vex ult goes off. Vex ult in on the routes. However, it was a clone. It was a Wukong clone. That wasn't the real Vex. Wukong jumps in, goes over, does a little bit of spinning. However, LA Knight gets the kill on routes.
Here comes the Yone and the Singed, the most dangerous article in this game.
Ashe ult misses, however, Yone ult goes in, gets 2 people and a kill. Goes to Highway 250.
And Kled coming in with the metal chair.
Ezreal falls. Singed is just running around. Nidalee falls.
My God.
Ashe is on fire and falls to the Kled. However, Singed and Yone going to town on him, leaving only the Soraka left.
One Soraka in a dream. Come on, James Madison.
It looks like Point Park is going to back off from that Soraka. Or are they? Singed is going around the corner, being a little crazy, I think.
Being a little sneaky, a little
However,
tricky.
that bot tower falls to Point Park. The score is now 5-7. There's about a 3K gold lead in favor of Point Park. There is a bounty on both Singed and Yone.
I can certainly understand the Singed. My goodness.
3-0. He went Swifties. Speaking of Swifties, you should swiftly follow our social medias. You can see it right there with the QR code. You should scan it and follow us on social media. That would be really awesome. And
follow our
epic.
YouTube, our Twitch, our
We
Twitter.
post awesome things there and expect to see some really awesome holiday content. I think you should. We're planning a lot. We're doing a lot of plotting. You should see it. You should see it.
A lot of plotting, a lot of scheming.
You don't want to miss out, do you? Anyways, it looks like both teams are going to be preparing for the next Rift Herald.
Best to get them now before the Baron shows up.
Keeping them away from the Herald as the rest of the team takes it. However, looks like JMU's going to use that time to maybe take bot tower. Point Park gets the Rift Herald. Where are they going to place it? Who knows? Probably mid lane. I think that would be good because then they would have no tier 1 towers.
Looks like Ezreal and Soraka are
there
going
it goes.
Tower 1.
Rift Herald is placed in the mid lane.
One of Red's turrets is destroyed. Seems like they're doing a split push, and Ezreal's
Point
coming
Park
back down the rift.
takes the last tier 1 tower from JMU. Shelly's doing her best to get off another charge, however, falls to the hands of JMU before that charge can happen.
These are the real heroes of the Rift, everybody.
Point Park is running around as a murder squad, trying to collapse on top of this Ezreal. Singe throws some honey at him, makes him fall, and does a little flip into the rest of the team, and the kill goes to Routes on Wukong.
My goodness.
Singe just running around at the speed of light, taking minions, taking lives.
Rolling around like the speed of sound, got places to go, got to follow his rainbow.
He's just being a little crazy. Just being a little silly. But it does look like Kled is on Point Park's Tier 1 tower. In the top lane, maybe going to be taking that. Mayhaps, hopefully not. And it does look like Kled gets that tower up in the top lane. Score is 5-8 with a 2k CS diff in favor of Point Park.
It seems like they're taking
Not
some
CS.
advantage of those large team fights, having one guy or two go out and take down the next tier turret. Though this should be much more difficult now with tier 2 towers.
Let's see here. Point Park seems to be gathering around the mid lane, with Singed going up top lane, maybe to take some CS, maybe to take a tower or two. Doing a little bit of splitting. Ezreal comes up in the mid lane to try and contest that Ashe and that Heimerdinger's push, as both the jungler and is that the support, I think? Yeah, as both the jungler and the support come around the corner to maybe stop them. Kled's there too, as well as Vex. Actually, the whole team there. This is going to be a 5v5 team fight, it looks like. Literally hits a spear on Heimerdinger, as well as an Ezreal Q.
Ashe coming.
On the Vex, Yone ult going in with the E. Tons of damage happening all over the place. It does look like Show Me slays Routes on the... Oh, Highway gets a kill. On the Yone, he's now 4-1.
A whiff Vex ult goes yonder.
A Nidalee Spear goes in. Dragons just going to town on Point Park. Show Me gets a kill on Ribeiro with that Nidalee Q.
So many wards in there.
It looks like JMU is going to be taking the Mountain Drake. Third Drake of the game. However, Point Park walked out of there with another kill under their belt. Actually, I think that was like another 2 kills under their belt.
Let's hope they don't lose sight of objectives here, even though they have a kill lead. It's going to be what might do them in. You can have as many kills as you want, but if your towers keep going down, you can't stop that.
That's true. I've lost a good many games like that. Let's see. That's a Kled ult in the top lane, trying to cut off that Ashe. Kled's doing tons of damage. Wukong right around the corner.
Oh, no.
Kled does get a kill, however, Singed coming in for revenge. Does a flip, pulls Kled back in the Wukong. However, Skarl does run away now, and it's just Kled on his own. But those few frames of being able to be not hit let him get away.
Saved by that Soraka for sure.
Yone coming around the corner to cut off that Vex. The fear goes through. And that was a Yone ult. It looked like it hit, but didn't hit well enough. It just like skimmed. It grazed Vex.
But a flesh wound, truly.
Looks like Heimerdinger is really holding off the Ezreal. Wukong right around the corner to maybe jump in if Ezreal pushes up too far. However, it looks like Ezreal might know he's there,
Yeah,
and he runs away.
I think there know. There's plenty of wards into that bush, into that river. Still, though, it's not like Ezreal has anywhere good to run right now. Singe is right behind him.
However,
Not to mention all the towers are gone, at least the first set.
Nidalee and Soraka are both right around the corner if need be. So if Point Park tried to engage on that Ezreal, it might not go in their favor. All right. It looks like both teams putting wards around the Baron pit, maybe trying to get a Baron. Ashe ult goes up, goes through, hits the Soraka. Wukong jumps in. It makes like a Beyblade and spins all over the place.
Do we have a Baron fight, a Baron encounter, a rage in the cage for the Baron?
Gets another kill on Soraka now. He is now 5-1. Kled runs in, trying to maybe take that kill on the Yone. However, that is a double kill for Highway 250.
Singe going in.
At 6-1. Singe is running all over the place. It's a double kill for the Wukong. All that's left is Vex. Who does it go to? It goes to Ashe.
And they're
Ashe
free
aces
to
the
take
team.
Baron. My goodness. Well, Baron looks a little different today.
Oh yeah, it's the world skin.
Oh, I never noticed that.
I noticed it last time I casted. Looks like Point Park is just gonna take that Baron. Soraka's back up.
Absolutely.
It's up to her to stop them.
It's a Soraka in a dream. Go.
Let's
Believe.
go. Point Park takes Baron Nashor
All they
and
need is a quick
recalls and
back,
get out of there.
refill the health, get the items, and press on. This is going to be a very strong lead. Let's hope they don't lose it too quickly.
Score is 8-14 with a, what is that? That's 5k gold lead. Superstitious.
Let's see, going in. Heimerdinger and the Wukong back in the blues.
Just taking that blue buff, letting the Heimerdinger maybe get that blue buff so he can have all of the mana he wants, all the mayonnaise.
So much turrets, so much money, loads of money. Singed and Kled back in the top
We
lane.
love money.
Two paragons of an age.
Let's see.
Ezreal going in for an encounter, a little bit. Oh,
I don't think he knows what he's walking into.
Well, let's hope it's a surprise.
Literally throwing a spear into the bush to hopefully hit someone. Ashe ults. It does miss. However, that's okay. You're allowed to miss an ult sometimes.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I've whiffed plenty of ult. Sometimes a little too important.
I was whipping
but
so many Irelia ults earlier.
The point it be is practice.
Yep. And that's all that matters. And sometimes, as long as you hit everything else, you'll be fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks like Point Park is going to be setting up for the drag, maybe hoping to take that from JMU.
Yeah, it'll be a back and forth for the Earth Soul, that's for sure.
I think this will benefit both teams greatly, with Mountain Soul from Singe just having more of a health bar to Kled having more of a shield.
Yeah, there's this soul would not go wasted.
That's for sure.
See, it seems like they're setting up. Point Park is waiting in the river.
It looks like they might try and catch off JMU at some point. Wukong goes in, spins around, just like a Beyblade, on Kled and on Nidalee. Yone runs in with the stretch. Kled falls off of Scarl, and a kill goes to Highway 250. Another Ashe ult misses, but that's fine. That's okay. Kakid gets a kill on Soraka, and Routes gets a kill on Nidalee.
Singe has gone in and dealt it. Looks like this Earth Drake at least is as good as gotten. Unless the Soraka can somehow steal it.
It's Vex and Ezreal, actually.
Oh, my bad.
Ezreal might try and steal it. Ezreal's doing a lot of damage to that Heimerdinger right there.
Oh, that poor
but it's
guy.
better he does it to the Heimerdinger than Dragon, I guess. Because I think Heimerdinger can take it. Red team slays the Dragon. Point Park. Now, both teams have a Mountain Drake. Both teams have 2 dragons. The gold lead is still pretty high. It's a 6k gold lead. If I'm doing that, no, it's a 5k gold lead now. I can't do math.
Still,
No,
though, a little bit more significant.
7k?
A 7k
7k gold
My
lead.
God.
Sorry, it took me so long to do the math for that.
That's pretty significant. That is at least a mythic and a legendary, like, all together. Ugh.
We got the whole squad together to take Red Buff and Raptors. Let's
The
go!
best group activity, killing jungle monsters together.
It's teamwork. It's team building.
Exactly. Now let's see what
And the
James
teamwork
Madison
to take
can
the
do.
Scuttle Crowd. That's so exciting. And the Ward. Oh, we love to see it.
Astounding plays, a romp in the gardens here. Oh, Kled strutting on down.
Will he get caught out or will he make it out alive? The entirety of JMU is there to back him up, except for Ezreal, who's down in the bot lane, probably split pushing. Same with Singed in the mid lane, probably split pushing. But Vex is there to try and cut him off.
Yeah, Point Park and James Madison are really just kind of brushing arms against each other, like just barely like a wall apart.
They're just looking at each other a little bit funny.
Oh.
Kled coming around the corner to try and engage on Singed. However, they don't really do much damage to each other. They do damage, just not enough to be significant. Kled and Nidalee are going to try and come up towards the top lane to cut off Point Park. The Ashe ult goes through, and it hits. Yone ult coming in as well. Soraka ult tries to save their life. However, Highway 250 getting the kill on the Nidalee.
Singed going on the Vex, but it might be more trouble than it's worth. Oh, dear.
Vex hits a Fear, hits the, what is it, Everfrost?
Okay.
Everfrost. However, Point Park takes tier 2 top turret. They're pushing in on the waves. Score is 8-18. It's an 8K gold lead.
The Yone is back to their 700 gold bounty like last game at 8-1.
They're applying so much pressure in the top lane that JMU has no choice but to try and contest it. They can't push out another wave right now. However, while that's happening, Singe just pushing in the mid lane to take the mid tower, tier 3 mid tower.
Singing all over the place, as a proper Singe should.
Maybe it looks like Kled might try and contest that. However, Singe does manage to get that tower off before he can make it there.
It is difficult to catch this Singe. You need like a Warwick or something equally speedy.
Or a Briar.
That's so true. But did Briar get banned? No, that was...
No, they just didn't pick her.
Ah. Well, better for it, I think. Better for it.
Yeah.
Jungler's doing much better compared to James Madison.
Ooh, that was so much damage from that Nidalee Q.
That poor Heimerdinger.
Jumps in, but Yone does enough damage also. That's an Ashe ult coming through on the Nidalee. Kled is doing tons of damage to Yone, however, it is not enough to get a kill.
Looks like Wukong's gonna wrap around.
Singe just coming around the corner also. Ashe slowing down that Kled.
Wukong's ult knocking the Kled up.
Doing a Beyblade. Singed is just poisoning everyone. He's poisoning the water supply. Causing the Black Plague 2.0. Doing a little bit of recall there, sniffing a flower. That's so nice of him while the group takes Raptors together.
It is a very nice skin line, the bees. Apparently that Singe skin is nothing but bees in a suit.
I would not be surprised. JMU looks like they're going to be trying to take Baron. Point Park coming around the corner, maybe to contest that, maybe to take it, maybe to just scare them off.
Yeah, they could certainly scare off. They have. Baron's already healed up that excess damage. I think James Madison could have taken it.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I think, well, with a good
I think if
team
they
approach.
did it fast enough, they could have, but they didn't have their entire team there to even help with that.
Yeah, no, they
There was only... And the entirety of Point Park was coming around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
If they took it, they would all immediately die.
That being said, here comes Point Park, probably reaching to swipe the Baron, perhaps, or at least clearing out the runes.
Or at least bait it. Bait out a Baron fight, get some kills off on JMU, try and clean up. And if they ace, they don't even need to take Baron. They can just run it down.
It's a shame you can't pull Baron out.
Yeah.
It'd be funny.
However, things you can pull out are the Dragon. And Dragon's going to be spawning here soon, as we can see from the little hourglass in the pit.
Not only can you pull out the Dragon, you can pull out the socials. Point Park on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube.
Not only can you pull out the socials, you can pull out a Redbull.
Exactly.
With so many plugs.
Let's see. Oh, Vex going in.
That's the Vex ult going in.
Damn it.
Ezreal gets the shutdown on the Yone. However, the Heimerdinger turrets are preventing JMU from coming any further.
And that's a practical problem solved by engineering.
It looks like they're going to be trying to take that Baron, doing some damage to it. Will they take it fast enough before the entirety of Point Park can come around the corner? And
Will Heimerdinger steal it? Oh, maybe not if he gets another spear to the face.
However, Wukong is there. Wukong can probably go in, smite, if he so feels like it. And let's go! Point Park steals the Baron!
Astounding steal by the Sage over Heaven.
While they're watching in the mid lane?
Extraordinary.
Can you believe this?
An astounding technique. Holy. Oh, man.
And the inhibitor falls! Oh, this is insane. This is wild.
1 down, 3 to go. Let's just hope Point Park doesn't play with their food at this rate.
Singe just flipping the red buff.
Singe just flipping Ronnie. Oh, look at him go.
Flips the...
Look at him go. He's so fast. The red buff is so fast.
That poor red buff. He was scared for his life. He's never been in the river before. He doesn't know how to swim.
He's too far from home. Too far from home. Still Singed back online, guiding the Winions through lane. looking to take that top tower, that last top tower.
Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see,
Seems like James
let's
Madison is
see.
just biding their time for this encounter. Although, the Vex. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
I saw a Vex and a Wukong in the brush. Something might be happening over there. See you
Looks
back
like
at
Singed
Blitz.
is engaging on Kled in the top lane. However, Nidalee right there around the corner to help out with that.
And
they're making the big mistake of chasing a Singed right in his poison trail. Does not look like Point Park gets a kill out of that. However, that is a lot of pressure everywhere, and Point Park is going to rotate towards bot lane to maybe hopefully take that bot tower while the entirety of JMU is engaging on the Singed.
Yeah, no, they're in a very bad spot. Singe has all these speed buffs, all these speed items. Scarl got fumigated and just kicked out. Although they might take him down here, Nidalee Vex.
It looks like Ezreal's going to be rotating down to try and stop the rest of Point Park.
Oh.
Everyone's doing tons of damage.
And down
Nidalee
goes
does get this
Singed.
touchdown on the Singed. However, Point Park takes tier 3 bot tower as well as bot inhibitor.
Yeah, no, they're all going in. I think all they could do was stop a split push that was certainly dangerous, but not nearly as bad as a 4-man.
The 4-man in the bot lane.
Still, though, now all James
JMU
Madison can do
has
is defense, 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 defense. Though I've seen
defense.
I've been in the situation of a Nexus in a dream, and by gum, I got it.
Ooh. I'm excited, I'm excited, I'm excited to see where this goes.
Bated breath. Oh.
And it looks like a little bit of a timeout is being called, probably on one of the teams to try and discuss the next plan of action. And while that's happening, you guys get to see us. Hi! So great to see you guys again. It's been a while.
Love seeing this game so far. Singed, Heimerdinger. I'm having so much Wukong. I love playing Wukong. Having so much fun watching all this
It's so
havoc
silly.
and mayhem.
It's so silly, I think. I think it's really cool. I think this game is going fantastic. I think it's going well. I can't wait to see where Point Park takes us. Hopefully it's a win. Hopefully it's a win. I'm crossing my fingers. It does look like it, though.
I am hoping for a win. I hate to see teams play with their food and lose. Lord knows I've been in that situation a lot.
That situation. Sometimes it's just like, I want to go a little bit longer, get my last item, get some more kills. It's really fun, and then you lose. And it's like,
Every Nasus. Every Nasus be like.
that's me when I'm playing my goofy Rakan build where I am building Shadow Flame. Like, but I don't have Shadow Flame yet. I don't do my damage yet. It makes me sad.
But you know what won't make you sad? Our socials.
Please follow us on social media. We have so much stuff planned. I think
So much to offer, so much to see. The sights, the swords.
I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
Link in chat or our occasional QR code pop up. Follow our YouTube, our Twitch, our Twitter, Facebook. I think I'm missing one.
TikTok.
TikTok.
Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook,
Instagram. I forgot Instagram.
YouTube, Twitch. But I'm watching you. Follow.
Mm-hmm.
We love you. We love you. We would love you more if you followed, but like we love you anyways.
Oh.
And it looks like we're back. We're
We
back.
begin again.
In the game. Sort of. It's still, we're gonna get there. We're gonna see where this goes.
A little bit of a minor flicker. Seems like Kenan got a little excited in the generators. But that's
just Nocturne
fine.
again.
All right, looks like we're back. Soraka clearing out the runes. I mean, not really much you can do right now. I think it's just a lot of waiting here now. For that big last... I think there's like one more team fight in this, and then if Point Park can win, they can end. If James can win, they can probably overtake something. I think they can definitely... I think it's still winnable for them.
100%. 100%.
I think it's a matter of whether or not Point Park will be chasing down kills or chasing down objectives, right? What do you want to sacrifice to take over next?
Yep. Looks like the entirety of Point Park is going to be pushing that bot wave, maybe trying to take that last tier 3 tower, taking JMU for everything they own.
Looks like the Ezreal is approaching. Ezreal and Nidalee are very dangerous opponents. Ezreal could immediately wipe that Yone down very quickly. If Point Park loses the Yone, it could spell trouble for the rest of the team fight. Though Singed appears to be in a run-in with the Vex, wrapping around the back, and there he goes.
With the ult. Vex
fumigating
ult
the top lane.
Vex goes all the way into the backline on the Yone with the
chair.
The kill goes to Highway 250.
Oh, he took the chair.
The entirety of Point Park is in JMU's top side, taking that tower. Singed doing a lot of damage to all of those minions.
Singed fumigating, getting rid of all the pests, all the little bugs and creatures. Luckily, there is no
Point Park
side to
taking tier 3.
And all they have
Top
left is
tower.
Inhib, their 2 home towers, and a dream.
Pled's going in, getting a kill.
Good on the Ezreal.
That's a
Good
triple
on the
kill for
Ashe.
Ezreal. Is that a quadra kill on Ezreal?
Oh my goodness.
Don't let it be a penta.
The Heimerdinger's running. He's sprinting away.
Get out of there.
Running as fast as a little engineering degree can carry him.
Up.
Oh.
And it looks like we're out of the game.
Looks like this is a very
And
small indie company.
given from the sounds outside, I think we won.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, another small indie company moment on the League client part. However, we persevered.
We won. We won. It's awesome. It's epic.
Wins.
So exciting. I'm so excited. Oh, this is our first win.
It's so good to see.
Our first win of the day
Refreshing to
season.
see.
It's so awesome, so epic, and it's because you guys came.
Absolutely. The audience support, we could feel it. Amazing.
We love you guys for it.
Mm-hmm.
That was such a good game. That was such a good game.
It was very fun to watch, a fun watch. A shame James Madison couldn't pull out ahead of Point Park, though it seemed like they were doing a much better time in the second game than the first, all things considered. They weren't dealing with a poor positioning kind of situation with the Briar, because Briar can just kind of pull you wherever she wants you to be at certain points.
Or go to wherever you want to be at that point. But yeah, that was a Point Park win. I think that's awesome, and I think that's epic.
Can't wait to see many more in the future.
And we'll see you guys there. Mm-hmm. We love you guys. Bye-bye. Maybe. I think.
Oh, no.
Nope, not bye-bye yet.
A little bit of maintenance.
Oh. Yeah, we're doing maintenance. That's my bad. You get to talk to us more, which is really awesome and epic. I think. Whew.
You know, Nautilus just collecting some tithe out in the Pittsburgh River. It's fine. It's fine.
All right. Now it's bye-bye time. We love you guys. We hope to see you guys at another stream. We have another game, 8:30 on Thursday. You will not be seeing me. However, you will be seeing some of our other lovely casters, which I think is awesome and amazing. And we can't wait to see you guys there. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Peace, peace.
Trying to find where you fit in the world can be challenging. But then there's a moment where it all comes together. And that moment happens at Point Park University. Career-focused programs converge with a vibrant downtown campus to prepare you for work and life. From experienced professors and internships to culture and job opportunities, you'll get the best of both worlds. Point Park University, where it all comes together.